sweet love.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about a new K-drama that just came out. It is called Her Private Life. And I just want to start out by saying that it was the most romantic K-drama ever. It was amazing, and I watched the 16 episodes all in like a day and a half. It was pretty much amazing. I love the cast already. The guy who played in it was from Coffee Prince, and the girl, of course, was from What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, and it was an amazing K-drama, to say the least. So this may contain a bit of spoilers, but I just wanted to go ahead and start reviewing this since it just came out and literally I just got done with it. And if you're looking for a new K-drama to watch, I would highly recommend this K-drama. It was so amazing, so beautiful, and it was so sweet. The lead actress, she is a fangirl, so she lives her life secretly fangirling, and she lives her real life, her public life, as a curator of an art museum. And she does an amazing job. She plays it well, because some of us can be really, really hardcore when it comes to fangirling. I feel like she played the role very well. I loved how she fangirled. I loved everything about it. It was amazing. Her room in the show, it pretty much had the entire element of super hardcore fangirl. And that seemed to be my favorite part, as you could probably tell. Not only was her life my favorite part, the love life was also my favorite part. So she got into a scandal, and it was with the artist, with the idol that she was in love with. And even though she didn't mind the scandal, of course some fangirls take this as too much and they wanted to come after her. So of course she had to find a way out of it. So then she wasn't in this huge scandal and her life didn't get revealed. So in doing that, she ended up dating her boss. And he did it out of the sympathy for his heart, because he actually thought she was a lesbian and in love with her best friend. So he did that to try and help cover her life up, and while doing that, they both fell in love with each other. And that seems to be my best part, because when you think the relationship is over between them because they're just faking, it turns around and it turns into a whole real relationship, which is the best part. So unfortunately, this did not make me cry. It made me cry one time, only one time. But it wasn't too hardcore sad. Like, it wasn't too depressing to watch. It was more funny than it was sad, because you had all these cute little elements in it, and you had a bunch of drama that went on. So with the characters' past life when they were younger, there was a lot of drama that went on. So they had that coming into their adulthood, and that was kind of a thing that showed in their relationship. They were scared. Him especially, he was scared to let go of Hands, because he remembered being abandoned by his mother when he was younger. She would just have night terrors, and he would want to, hug her, cuddle her, and try and make her feel better. So it was those cute little things that made it the best. And of course, with every K-drama, there's always this huge thing where the characters secretly knew each other when they were younger, or they secretly had a connection when they were younger. So of course she had that in there as well, and it was just overall all amazing. I would definitely watch the K-drama again. It was not one of my favorite K-dramas, but just the cuteness and the romantic scenes and everything of that sort was just like crazy good. Another scene that I really, really loved was the fact that there was a girl who went there to the art museum to internship. She was secretly like spying on them to try and figure out if they were really dating, or if she was really dating the artist that they were in love with. That was my favorite part, and I just really appreciated that they made a K-drama that pretty much shows that even though you are a fangirl, that doesn't mean that it will stop your love life. Like, you can still fall in love, you can still have a wonderful life, you can still, go to school, or you can still have a job, and you can just fangirl on the side, and literally it doesn't make a difference. And I actually appreciate that it sends that message, because I know me as a fangirl, even though I'm in school right now, and even though I'm trying to get my entire YouTube thing going on, I still fangirl about a lot of songs, a lot of TV shows where my favorite K-pop stars are coming on, or, they're starring in a drama and I really, really want to watch it. So I really love that they have that element in there where it's like, don't be afraid to be who you are. Don't be afraid to love who you love. Just go ahead and remember to follow your dreams, as well as keep your passion going. So that was one thing that I really, really enjoyed and really got from the K-drama. I would highly recommend anybody who has watched What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, or Coffee Prince, or Touch Your Heart. I would recommend that if you've seen those, to go ahead and watch this K-drama. This K-drama is not as sad as Touch Your Heart and What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, but it is very, very enjoyable. I would say that the lead actress, she is amazing at any role that she plays, and I honestly, truly love her. She's just very outgoing. Like, she plays the role really well. Like, you can even see her fangirling, like her inner fangirl, because when we all fangirl, or when we all get super excited about, what's going on, and we're just really happy, we just have to bottle it up, and we can't, let the world see, because then they're going to start judging us. She secretly hides it, especially when she ends up meeting her K-pop idol, her idols that she's in love with, when she ends up meeting him in real life, before the scandal and even after the scandal. She just had to hold it in. She had to be professional, even though in her mind she was daydreaming all of these things about how excited she was, and you can just tell by how much she was enjoying everything. Here's another spoiler. My favorite part about the romantic scenes was when he fell in love with her, and he fell in love with her because he found out she was a fangirl. He found out that she was passionate and in love with this guy, this idol, and he just wanted to see her fangirl. He just loved watching her fangirls. He went to this meet and greet, and she won the chance to take a selfie with him. And she was so excited, and he could do nothing but smile at the fact that he was in love with her, and he was in love with the fact that she was doing this, that she was fangirling. And this was when they were fake dating. So this was one thing that made him fall in love with her, that I really, really enjoyed. And just cute overall. Several of the cast members I already knew, so I already knew this was going to be a great drama just by looking at the cast lineup. So you have those two amazing actors who, they just had the best chemistry. So you had those two actors. Then you had her best friend, who was the secretary in While You Were Sleeping. He just played along with the entire thing, so he allowed her to put a blindfold on him, to cover his eyes so he couldn't see anything in her room, when he knew the entire time what was probably there and everything that was going on. Another scene that had to be amazing was just how much in love you can see between them, the chemistry between them. Even though you can tell that, they're not a real couple, it's important to make sure that the couple on screen has on-screen chemistry. You don't want a couple that just, you can tell like, oh, they wouldn't be good together, because they just don't seem to have that kind of chemistry that shows like they would actually really be together. That's the most valuable thing, I feel like, in a K-drama. If you make a romantic K-drama, they need to have on-screen chemistry. And these guys had on-screen chemistry. It was insane. She was crying. She wanted to be with him so bad. And you just have both of them just wanting each other. That had to be the most amazing couple on screen that I've probably seen in a while. And of course I do watch K-dramas out of order, so I may watch an old K-drama and then watch a new K-drama. So in a while, for K-dramas that I've recently watched with on-screen chemistry, I think that was probably one of the best on-screen chemistries. But it was the best on-screen chemistry, and I really enjoyed watching that K-drama. So I'm done with spoilers. No more spoilers. You won't get any more out of me. That's strictly because I don't want to ruin it and just tell the entire K-drama to you guys. I don't want to ruin it, and if somebody's interested in watching, I don't want them to pretty much know everything that's going to happen, because I'm one person who really loves and enjoys spoilers, and I don't want to spoil something else for somebody. So I'm just going to stop it right there and just leave it at, it was an amazing plot, it was an amazing cast, it was an amazing, just everything about the K-drama was truly amazing, and I really hope this K-drama wins tons of awards. So I am going to rate this K-drama based on my likes and dislikes. What I look at in a K-drama, what I look at when I grade a K-drama, I think about, did this K-drama make me cry? Did this K-drama make me laugh? So when I rate a K-drama, I really want to either laugh or cry. I want to really experience. I want to wish and see myself being there. I want to be there and literally watch the entire thing unfolds. I want to watch every single second of this cast laughing, sleeping, crying, cuddling, hugging, talking. I want to make it so, I want it to be so that I'm there, that I'm experiencing what they're experiencing, that I'm going with them through every single step of the day, and that's what I see in a K-drama. That's what I want to feel in a K-drama. So when I cry, I want to be crying with that person. When I laugh, I want to be laughing with that person. So that's what my rating scale is going to be based on. That's what it's going to be about. Just keep that in mind. This is the rating scale that I am going to be using for every single K-drama from here on out. So did this K-drama make me cry? This K-drama made me cry, I want to say 1 to 2 times. It wasn't a very sad K-drama. It has sad elements in it to where you felt really bad for the characters, where they were crying because it was a situation to where you just had to feel it. You just had to really feel it. And so it did make me cry 1 to 2 times. And it wasn't like terribly like, oh, crying. It was just like, I'm not crying, you're crying, tears streaming down my face as I smile and try to work through the pain type of thing. So it was that type of crying. So I did cry 1 to 2 times. And then moving on to the laughter meter, this K-drama made me laugh through pretty much every single episode. Every single episode it had little things that were just like really smart comments, or like these little things that they were doing with each other that just made me laugh. So that was something that I really enjoyed, was being able to laugh. I would say that I laughed a 9. I don't and I won't usually say to infinity, because with infinity that means I would literally watch this K-drama every single day. So there you go. That's my rating for this K-drama. Again, that K-drama is Her Private Life. And that's going to be all for this video. So, I hope you guys loved my rating, and I hope you guys loved my review of this K-drama, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!
Alrighty guys, remember to like, subscribe, and share, and enjoy watching Her Private Life. Love you guys!
To look up and see him, and I'm like, come on now, it can't be a coincidence that both of you guys are in the same place at the same time. Yo, like, oh my god, he's right there, he came to see you. Like, oh, it was so heart-wrenching.